we're going to take a look at the Star M Unistrut bit. It is 6 by 12 because this diameter is 6 millimeters and this diameter is 12 millimeters. This bit has a 13 millimeter Japanese anvil, so this will not lock into an American power tool. So I'm going to be demonstrating this with an impact. It is going to be a JDM impact imported from Japan that has the correct chuck to receive this anvil. The bit, as you are looking at it right now, has been used already to film the demonstration. So it still feels sharp, it still looks good, it's undamaged. I better do one more in a drill for the people that hate me for using an impact to do that. Alright, I'm not too proud to admit it. I think the drill actually did a better job. When I was drilling that hole and the drill plunged through, I noticed it didn't ram or jam the collet. Something stopped it. There's nothing here stopping it. It's down here. There's a contour there that hits bottom and actually deburrs the inside of that hole. So when it broke through, it was hitting this contour right here. You will also see me use this file that is specifically designed for filing the burr off of Unistrut. Part number is here, MAKDYL1. They show how it was designed to file off the burrs on the contours of Unistrut. Outside corners don't quite fit into that, but you can go around it and get the whole contour. These edges are probably better done this way. I do not know if the Unistrut in Japan is made differently to different dimensions than the stuff we typically find here in the United States. If somebody knows that, feel free to comment. So here is what is printed on the handle. I'll give you links in the description to this item. The precision on the file is very impressive. So I'm also taking this opportunity in this video to show two unique styles of file by Tsubosan. The contour one is handy because when you're trying to get something deburred when it's flat like that, a flat file doesn't really work as well as this curved one. So then there's a little bit of burr here. So these are in their bright 900 line of files. One thing about this file is that this side is flat, and then the tendency is to want to use this heel to do some filing in the same way that you would use this curve. You kind of want to use the heel, but you can't because when they make the bend on this, the sides flare up, and this isn't flat across here at the heel. It distorts, and it also distorts here. But if you're trying to get down into a groove and file something flat, then this is the solution. So these Tsubosan files are made in Japan. I believe the color coding of the green indicates that these are the medium coarse files. All right, so what screws fit in the 12 millimeter? Okay, that one fits. Okay, what about some of these number 14 self-tapping screws? They don't fit. This style of screw also doesn't fit in there. That screw prefers metal. You definitely want a good magnet. That's why I put the Tone magnet on the bit, because that one is good and strong. The question arises, don't we have anything available in a step bit that would do the same thing? And so this step bit is a Milwaukee. This step bit essentially has the same dimensions. You end up with a very similar size hole, larger than 12 millimeters, so it actually allows a number 14 screw head to go through. All right, so the Milwaukee opens that up just enough that that screw passes through. The problem is that takes a 3/8 socket, and the 3/8 socket won't fit through there. So then I have to use another step bit. Now a socket can be used in there. Yeah. So the step bits kind of do the same job as the Star M Unistrut bit. And what really comes down to is what fasteners are you going to use. And I'm assuming that there's fasteners in Japan that they would use on their Unistrut that this works perfectly for. I believe this is intended to be used with a fastener that has a cross-type head and not a socket head. So this file works excellent for deburring the contours of Unistrut. This curved file I found to be most useful in that situation, more useful than this contour. The last time I checked, these files are not available in the US market. You gotta go to Amazon Japan to get them, and you might need to use Black Ship package forwarding services to get these files. This one, I believe, is available in the US. This one, I don't know. This one, of course, if I can find it in the US, I'll put those Amazon USA links. I got my Star M bit from Amazon Japan, and then I'll see if I can find links to these Milwaukee step bits. So I'm going to leave it up to you to decide whether or not these make sense for Unistrut or anything else you might be doing. I would be interested to know what shortcomings or what applications you see in these products in a trade or really for anything. And I know that there's other people that read through the comments looking for those insights. So feel free to comment on the video. It also helps the algorithm, and you know how YouTube works. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching.